Hey there, coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, or maybe just people who have a jar full of pennies collecting dust on their shelf. Welcome back to the channel, where we talk about coins that could buy you a cup of coffee, or a private island, depending on which coin we're talking about. Today, we're diving into the 1991 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin that's not exactly buying you a yacht but still worth talking about. Or is it just a regular penny pretending to be special? Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know, from its history to its value, and maybe even how it could inspire you to start paying attention to the change in your pocket. Oh, and spoiler alert, its current market value is about $1, but don't click away just yet. There's more to the story, and now, grab your coffee or your coin jar and let's get into it. The 1991 D. Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as the D-Mint mark proudly proclaims. Denver was cranking out these pennies like a factory on a caffeine high back in 1991, so they're not exactly rare. In fact, billions, and I mean billions, of these were minted. It's like the 90s equivalent of your favorite song playing on every single radio station. Everywhere. Even though it's not rare, some of these pennies are worth more than their face value. Why? Two words: condition and demand. You're at a garage sale and spot an old vinyl record in mint condition. Even if it's not rare, someone might pay big bucks for it just because it looks perfect. The same thing goes for coins. A 1991 D penny in pristine, untouched, mint condition can fetch around $1 or more from collectors. And hey, $1 for a penny? That's a 10,000% return on investment. Not bad, right? Now, let's talk about grading. No, not like report card grades, we're talking coin grading. If your 1991 D penny has sharp details, a shiny surface, and no signs of wear, it could score high on the grading scale, which ranges from good mint state. Here's where it gets interesting. A 1991 D penny in mint state 67 could sell for upwards of $30 at auction. And while $30 might not sound like life-changing money, it's still a nice upgrade from a penny's face value. Plus, it's a great story to tell your friends. Yeah, I sold a penny for $30. No big deal. Let me tell you a quick story. A couple of years ago, I was cleaning out an old junk drawer, the one that has everything from random keys to batteries that probably died in 1999. Anyway, I found a handful of pennies, and one of them was a 1991 D. I thought, hey, I've heard about these being worth something. So, I grabbed my magnifying glass, like a budget-friendly Sherlock Holmes, and inspected it. Turns out, it was just a regular penny. A little scratched, a little dull, and definitely not worth more than a cent. But that moment got me curious. I started researching coins, learning about grading, and even visiting local coin shops. And guess what? A few months later, I sold a different penny, a much rarer one, for $100. That little moment with the 1991 D sparked a whole new hobby for me. So, even if your 1991 D penny isn't worth a fortune, it could still be the start of something fun and maybe even profitable. Alright, so here's the bottom line: the 1991 D Lincoln penny isn't going to make you a millionaire, but it's still a coin worth checking out. If you find one in mint state condition, it could be worth $1 or more. And hey, even if it's not in perfect condition, it's a reminder that there's value hiding in plain sight, even in something as humble as a penny. So, next time you're digging through your change or cleaning out that junk drawer, take a closer look. You never know what you might find. And if you're as fascinated by coins as I am, don't stop here. There are so many more valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered. Before you go, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got plenty more coin tips, tricks, and stories coming your way. Who knows? The next video might just help you uncover a hidden fortune in your pocket change. Hey there, coin enthusiasts and accidental treasure hunters. Let me ask you something. Have you ever reached into your pocket, pulled out some change, and thought, just pennies? Well, don't be so quick to dismiss those little copper coins. Today, we're diving into the world of the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Yeah, you heard me right, this unassuming penny could be worth $2 whole. That's a 19,900% increase in value. Not bad for something most people leave in couch cushions. Stick around because I'm breaking it all down: why this penny is worth more than face value, how to find one, and a few funny stories that might just convince you to dig through that old jar of change you've been ignoring. Okay, first, let's get into what makes the 1980 no-mint Mark penny special. It's not a flashy coin, it doesn't have any rare errors or dramatic backstory. It's just a solid, reliable Lincoln penny that was minted in Philadelphia. And here's the kicker: the Philadelphia Mint didn't put a mint mark on their pennies in 1980. That means if you see a 1980 penny with no letter under the date, congratulations, you've got yourself a Philly-made coin. Collectors are always on the hunt for well-preserved, high-grade examples of these pennies. If your 1980 penny looks like it's been through a war, scratched, tarnished, or otherwise beat up, it's probably still worth just 1 cent. But if it's in near-perfect condition, what collectors call mint state, you could be looking at a $2 coin. And hey, that's $2 you didn't have before. Look at the coin's details. Can you clearly see Abraham Lincoln's coat and the fine lines of the Lincoln Memorial on the back? If yes, then you might be in luck. A few years ago, I was cleaning out my junk drawer, that magical place where batteries, expired coupons, and random keys go to die. I found this little Ziploc bag of pennies. At first, I thought, why am I even keeping this? But then curiosity got the better of me. I sat down, poured them out, and started sorting through. And guess what? I found a 1980 no-mint mark penny that looked minty fresh. I was so excited that I immediately looked it up online. While it wasn't a jackpot moment, learning that it was worth $2 made me feel like I just won a mini lottery. That penny paid for my coffee the next day. Let's talk about condition for a second. If you want your 1980 penny to hit that $2 mark, it needs to be in great shape, like no scratches, no dents, and definitely no weird green stuff growing on it. If you've got a penny in this condition, you could send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it officially graded. I know, it sounds intense, but trust me, serious collectors love that official stamp of approval. The obvious answer is your spare change. But if you're feeling adventurous, head to a coin shop or a flea market. I once spent an entire Saturday at a flea market with a friend, rummaging through jars of coins. Not only did we find a few 1980 pennies, but we also had a blast haggling with vendors and swapping coin trivia. It's like treasure hunting, but without the risk of pirates.o. And don't forget to ask your grandparents or older relatives if they've got any coin jars lying around. You never know what hidden gems they might have stashed away. The 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may not make you a millionaire, but hey, a $2 coin is nothing to scoff at. It's a great reminder that there's value in the little things, literally. So the next time you see a penny, take a closer look. You never know when you might find a tiny piece of history worth a little extra cash. Grab a handful of change and see if you can find a 1980 no-mint mark penny. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and want more tips on coins worth money, strategies for finding them, or just some good old-fashioned coin stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's turn pocket change into a profitable hobby together.